Good morning. Today we're going to go over how to enter adverse drug event outcome data into the Minnesota Hospital Association data portal. The first thing you'll need to do is to open your web browser. I have Firefox opened here, but you can use Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, or anything else that you have on your machine. Then you want to go up and enter the web address. So the web address is portal.mnhospitals.org. Since I've gone there before, it pops up automatically. We'll bring you to the page, and then you need to log in. You can use the username and password that have been provided. If you don't have a username and password, you can contact Karen Olson at kolson.mnhospitals.org. If you have just forgotten your password and you would like to have it reset, you can go ahead and click there. One note, Karen Olson is only available during regular business hours. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my username and password. You will then be brought to this landing page. It says My MHA Applications Call to Action page. You'll need to click here to enter. You will then be brought to your hospital's page that has all of the roadmap and outcome data collection pieces on it. If you are assigned to multiple facilities, you will see this at the top that says please choose a facility, and that will allow you to move back and forth between facilities. So today we're going to do the adverse drug event outcome data. There are two different places you can click to do that. There's at the top of the page where it says outcome data collection, adverse drug events. You can click that link and go there. Or if you're assigned to the adverse drug event roadmap, there will also be a link over on the right hand side. So this is for falls, but if this was the adverse drug event roadmap, it would also be right over here. They'll both take you to the same place, so it doesn't matter which one you click on. So then you click on adverse drug events, and the page will come up. So a little bit of orientation to the page. So over here on the left is kind of a glossary of different terms and information you may need when entering data. So you can click on these and they will bring up pages that have the different definitions on them. So at the top it says reporting period. So right now we're looking at 2013 second quarter. Current data submission status is incomplete because we haven't done anything yet. And then the different numerators and denominators, and then at the bottom we have the historical adverse drug event data. So if we've entered data in previous quarters, it would show up below. So let's go ahead and we'll say we're going to enter INRs. Now with adverse drug events, you can enter all three or just one of the different topics. So INR less than 5, blood glucose greater than 40, or naloxone administrations. So once you click the box to the left of the descriptor, it gets a checkbox there. Then this will become live and you can enter your data. So let's say that I had 1,000 INRs greater than 5 this quarter. I know that's quite a bit, but that'll just as an example. And then I need to choose a denominator. So the total number of inpatients this quarter, or do I have another denomination that is more important to my facility, that's something that we already use and it makes sense for us, so we'd like to continue to use that. So I'm not going to get real creative. We're just going to go with total number of inpatients this quarter. So once I highlight that box, then this becomes active and I can type in there. So we'll say I had 5,000 inpatients this quarter. And then I'll go ahead and submit ADE data. And then you see up here, submission complete, thank you. So you know that it's gone in and that the system has taken it. Actually, once the quarter closes, then the data will appear down here in the historical data. So then once you're done, you can just close this window. And since I've got the tabs feature enabled, it just came up as a tab, so I can close that. and it'll bring me back to the Minnesota, or my hospital's homepage. So then if I need to enter either the falls, pressure ulcers, or any other roadmap data, I can do that. And then your data is submitted. And I just want to remind everyone to log out when they're done, so that no one else can enter your information. If you have any questions, feel free to email Karen Olson at kolson@mnhospitals. And I hope that this has been helpful.